just advise and just plead with all of us. There's a lot of emotion, and rightly so, that is running. And so please, let's be very, very, very careful about sensational reportage. If anything it's not clear, make those disclosure in your reportage that, well, it's on confirmed sources, but that you want to say it, so that we know that indeed, for a fact, you are reporting what you know and what has been confirmed with you. And like I said, it's still a live site, and we'll continue to do everything to ensure that.
He's 18 years old. And I got the information around 10 a.m. yesterday, and I hit the road to Abuja. I arrived at 2 a.m. this morning. Ever since then, I've been here. I was directed to go to IDHA or ID whatever. I've been there, but they couldn't allow me to check either my son is alive or not. I've been to the general hospital. I'm just coming directly from there.
So thank you. So it's the same thing. What will going to happen after this press statement? We're under this canopy. There's a form that you need to fill for us. You've done that, right? So you just exercise a bit more patience. Once you've done that, you have your telephone number and everything. Like I said, by tomorrow latest, once they complete the autopsy, they will be invited to the morgue to identify, within the general hospital under our care. Any other question? Loved ones of people that might have been involved in this very unfortunate, tragic, monumental national loss. This is an event that could be described as a clear national disaster. This is an event that one can say that indeed mistakes were made from all angles, and this is an event that truly, really should not be happening in a modern day city like Lagos. Secondly, I want to also thank and commend all of the first responders, the very gallant men that have been here for almost 2 days now, that have also been working, to see how they can bring as many survivors as possible. It's been a very, very difficult journey for all of them, and our government certainly want to put on record that we appreciate their work, and will continue to ensure that whatever needs to be done to get to the root cause of this will certainly be done. I think it's important for me to also let you know where I have been, in the last 1.5 days. I actually traveled out of Nigeria in the early morning of Sunday. I had to travel to Rome to attend the G20 summit in Rome. There is a side conference by the European Commission for Africa and Asia that was invited to a speaking engagement. And so we had the engagement throughout Sunday night and also on Monday. Unfortunately, I was actually on the rostrum speaking on Monday when I got a call of what had happened here in Lagos, right? And I had to turn back because I was also due to go to the COP26 climate change conference, where I also have a speaking engagement, but we had to terminate and truncate that to make a turnaround back to Lagos. And so what had happened since I came, I was on site last night, straight from the airport, and I was here for over 2 hours, right? Of course, active rescue operation were on a report not later than 30 days. So that's for that. The other thing that we have that we've also set up here is we've set up, a very strong empathy-driven medical base. Unfortunately, what we've seen in the last 48 hours is that we do not have the manifest of everybody that was on site, which is what's called now, which is against the law. On a daily basis, you are meant to have a manifest of everybody that is working in a construction. So there is no manifest, right? And unfortunately, too, it's also been very difficult for us to identify or for anybody to come forward as maybe a project manager or a staff of the developer and the contractor. So we've also been working without having full information as into what is the modus operandi of the company. So that's why we do not know what numbers we're dealing with or what the mix are and what work they're doing there. So it's still completely in dark. We don't know. But what we do know as we speak now is that we've been able to rescue 9 individuals, right? All of our support. You know, people think that it's only Lagos State that is there. We have, you know, a full support from the private sector. You know, we have a team from Julius Baja, we have a team from Kremborg, we have a team from preliminary investigation. Yes, there will be violations. Now, even a simple thing as not having a manifest on site is a violation of the law in itself. So there are several violations that will have happened here. Thank you. So, the gentleman there first, then we'll take her. I thought you were raising up here. Yes. So please just remove from the line.
Good day, sir. My name is Eniola Daniel. I write for the Guardian newspaper. So, sir, you claim that you don't know the identity of any of the workers here. So, it's really baffling. How does that sound? So, I don't know. Are they from heaven? And we also learned that the contractor was also trapped, or is still trapped there. So I don't know what is the situation of the contractor.
So those are very vague questions you're asking, right? So when we say we do not know, we'll expect professionally, if you're a contractor on site for this job, you need to present yourself to say that I work for XYZ company and I'm the project manager. Nobody has turned up. Nobody. We know the name, but we don't know individual. There's an address, it's a residential address. There's nobody there. Right. So you listen. So some of the people we've also asked. There's a family member who I asked this morning that where is your project manager? Where is and they said some of them might also be inside because he couldn't even answer. He couldn't even answer. And if you check the board, there, their names and their signals, or there are some rows there that have been cleaned up. There are things that have been cleaned up that you can see, right? The telephone numbers you have there are the same telephone numbers that you have all across.